I am Jehovah, for I am the one who sees, as well as the one who shows you the one you see. Everything you see comes from my eyes of Jehovah. You see me even when I am not speaking to you. For my vision is your vision. Jehovah literally means I see. It is the French language. Although Jehovah's Witnesses were trained in American art the code for the word Jehovah is French, as is the code for the word Jesus, I am, or for Muslims Isa. But Isa what? Add a V at the end of Isa and it becomes Isav from the Slavic language into French, they know. They know what? JC, for Jesus Christ, I know you know my name. They know and I know. Isa JC, that's what it's all about. It's about phonetic knowing. Easy not crazy, back to my pronunciation. I am Jehovah the visionary and the vision. The eye that shows you everything. The eye of the future. All is what? All is Allah. Allah is all, the whole of everything. Allah invented television for it to be my reflection, and to see us there, him and me. When I close my eyes I enter my consciousness and I become able to communicate with Allah, with darkness. As Mun Allah is your human brain. What does Ummah mean? Ummah means human. Unlike animals. So when Allah asks Muhammad who he wants to see with him in paradise, Muhammad answers him my Ummah, my humans, but also humanity. As Jehovah I am neither the law nor you others. But you each have a little bit of Jehovah and Allah in you. Why? Because you are capable of seeing and understanding. And those who are capable of seeing are endowed with vision. In the same way those who are capable of understanding are endowed with understanding. Organically speaking, I cite the brain and the eyes. Vision is the sense that governs everything. I am able to see Allah because I am able to see my brain or the darkness through my eye and my eyes. Through my inner or outer world as the TV does so well. My house, my brain. The grayness is the gray matter where the dark black, Allah, meets the light white, Jehovah. And together we form colors. But above all I can make the night in my consciousness. When I sleep and I am disconnected I see nothingness. What is nothingness? Your origin and my origins. In nothingness the only being visible to the darkness and the dark was the child or adult Jehovah. But he Jehovah did not see yet because he did not see himself and does not see you. He had not yet been named, that is to say called and chosen. So he was like a sleeping child before having his first vision, which was a dream, a future forecast. I am called child because I am the smallest in this world of nothingness. Why? Because you are many and pluralistic, and I singular and alone. My singularity is your compression, you are one in me. From the dream you have passed to reality, for Jehovah was born, and the world began. You followed me towards the issue, like an eclipse, towards its exit. Where Jehovah took you, towards the world of the elements and not in the world of my spirit. Without me you cannot go anywhere, and I static, you are static. I am Jehovah, the subject of which we speak. As your master says to all Allah, we will follow Christ wherever he is. The brain is therefore Allah the knower, and your eyes, each and every one, are eyes of interpretation of the same Allah. Through you Allah has a new vision other than his own. The best interpretation is that of Jehovah the visionary. Because he is universal. And not Christian, Jewish or Muslim. He is universal and gathers all religions like a reformer or rather like a uniformist. Jehovah is therefore the main camera of Allah. And Allah is like my historian, the narrator of my story. But now I have nothing to tell him, and he also is not obliged to tell me anything. The world then becomes flat and dull. The difference between you and me is that Allah is more present in Jehovah than Jehovah in you. Your interpretation is not the right one, but mine is. Inside the world of Allah, that is to say the cerebral world, there is a main brain and tiny brains, which are visually like bubbles of water, in the pink ocean, and which allow Allah to breathe. To be inspired by ideas. Because for him idea rhymes with creation. The bubbles of water in the ocean are like the bubbles of water in the video game Sonic the Hedgehog. And these different bubbles of water contain stories. These bubbles of water are your stories, and it is you that Allah consumes, and it is you that Jehovah sees. Allah drinks and Jehovah sees. Allah is the brain and I his vision. We advance in this way. I feed mainly on sight and smell, because I am Jehovah. Allah feeds mainly on water and flesh, because He is your law. On earth I was renamed Air, R1, and so in addition to vision, mobile internet TV, I also feed on oxygen. My main food is oxygen, and oxygen is my water. It bears the symbol O2, as if to say the water of God. Similarly, the smell of food is enough for me to produce stool. And the good smell, that is to say my perfume, sugar, is enough to feed you all. I do not like salty because salty is stool. The bad smell that the pig and the fly love. When Jesus, therefore Jehovah, spoke to the Samaritan woman, He said to her, I will give you water that will satisfy your thirst as well as your hunger. I am neither thirsty nor hungry, the air is enough for me. The woman of Samaria asked Him what this water is. It is the air that is enough for me. I drink the air as I breathe it. As I eat it. I will give you my law because the law is water. I would give you the law of love, because you have had more than 5 husbands, proof that you do not know true love, and that you are still looking for it. In me you will find love, fortress, and refuge. The apple fell on Isaac Newton's head. Atypically it was the snake that fell on Isaac. When the animal world eats plants or anything else, it transmits to you the intelligence and knowledge of what you have eaten. My intelligence is that of Jehovah, the observer. By observing I learn and understand without going through other senses than vision. Life is therefore like a dream. In our dreams, the sharpest sense is vision. We see our dreams, and sometimes we retain them and remember them. This day when you eat me, because of your sins, you will die. Those who want to follow me because I know that no one will follow me, you must eat sun in the morning with a glass of orange juice, grapes during the day or at noon to make you think and reason. And finally liquor in the evening that I call purifying apple juice to make you dizzy and go to bed. Easy.